Okay, so here it is, the Jetboil group cooking system, and I'm going to give you a quick rundown. It's rather simple, pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Here we go. This is the way it comes in the package. Everything's sort of self-contained inside. Both the top lid and the bottom flux ring protector come off, but you should put them back on when storing the pot in your gear, so you don't mess up the flux ring that's underneath here. And I'll show you that in just a second. Basically, this is a neoprene surround. I guess it keeps you from getting your fingers burned, maybe insulates it to some degree, but otherwise I find all that is just something to put their logo on. But regardless, you know, when you're handling anything hot, you should always be careful. Anyway, this is the way it comes. It's rather nice because this obviously is not attached to the cover. It's attached to the actual pot itself. So it's brazed on there. It's pretty strong. I don't think it's going to come off anytime soon, unless you abuse it. And these are hinged. So what you do is you unfold that like that, and this becomes your handle. So there you go, nice little handle. These are rubberized. Again, as time goes on and usage, that'll probably wear off. It's a little thin there, but then again, you know, if you're looking for something lightweight and something that you can cook quite a bit of food in, this is definitely a very nice product. So let's fold that back, and let's go to the lid here. I'm going to need both hands for the video, so let's open this up. It's sealed on there pretty good, and that's a good thing, really, because you don't want that coming apart in your pack. So when you open it up, you can use this, I guess, as a plate also. You know, maybe if you want to put your food on there, you know, clean it up a little bit, of course. But you can use that as a plate or a serving tray of some sort. But this is the way it comes. As you can see, I didn't even take the cardboard out yet. Let's take this whole unit out of here. This composed of 3 main items. Okay, this is your stabilizer. Okay, basically what you do with this is you unfold this 1, 2, and 3 legs. Okay. I'll get the fuel in a moment and show you that, but your fuel canister sits on here, and this keeps the whole stack device from falling over when you have the pot on top. Let me move this aside so you can see a little better. And this is the what I'm taking out here. This is the the burner top. Okay, and it's a funky looking thing. Most people don't really know what it is when they open the thing up. They're like, what the heck is this? But the way this works is you turn these little tabs outward like this, and this becomes your burner top. It sits on top of your burner. It sits right here. So basically, this looks like it's been improved since my my other Jetboil. They've made some improvements on not just the burner itself. Looks like they have some sort of like diffuser there for the gas, I guess, to evenly disperse the flame a little better. On my my other one, it's just a bunch of perforated holes. There's not that mesh sort of metal material in the center there. Then you have your electric igniter right here. It's that little wire thing, this white thing with the wire. That's your igniter. It's electric start, so you don't need batteries. It's a little, I don't know what it is, like a little diode or something in there. It see a little spark there. It helps helps the spark. I think that metal mesh also may help with that. So anyway, help with better ignition, especially in the wind. There's another improvement. Instead of the little D-ring type temperature control, or flame control rather, you've got this little dial here, and you can turn that up and down There you go, your plus and minus. So that's a definite improvement. I don't know. With gloves on, it might be a little difficult to you know, if you're in the winter and you got gloves and you're trying to get it in there, you know, you're gonna have to pull your gloves off, of course, and then mess with this and then put them back on again. Whereas the D-ring was actually rather cool too, because whether or not you want to consider this an improvement or not is up to you. But there was a little D-ring that sort of extended out this far, so you could actually grab it from out here and turn it, rather than this knob that's sort of inset. And then when you would stow it away, you would flip the D-ring back and the D-ring would go over here. And that was a nice design, actually, now that I think about it, because if you do have gloves on or something like that, this is going to be a little bit difficult to operate. Or if you don't want to get too close to the pot or the hot item that's on top of your stove, you got to like reach under it here and make the move. And I don't know. Again, I got to do some thinking about that, whether or not it's an improvement or whether it's a fail there. But all in all, they've streamlined it. I think that's probably what they were looking to do. Definitely where there's an improvement on the burner itself, I don't necessarily, at this point in time, I don't really think this is much of an improvement. It's neater, it's sleeker, but as far as functionality is concerned, I don't necessarily know if I like this better than the D-ring control for the volume for the flame control. So anyway, normally what would happen is the cool thing about this is if you get this system, you can actually put your Jetboil on here, your actual cup, your Soul or whatever that is cup, because it has these little dimples here, so you can lock it in place, set it down there, turn it, and it locks on there. So you can definitely use this for that as well. You don't have to use this for just the cooking system. Now this thing basically just fits on there like this. It's very simple. Let me see if I can get it locked in there. This also has the little tabs on it. Where see these grooves here? I don't know if you see these grooves. There's a groove there. It fits on the lip of this like that all the way around. There's that one. And it might take a little coaxing, but there you go. Okay. So that goes on there like that. Right? This in turn, you see this threaded part here. There you go, focused. That goes on top of the fuel canister. And then the fuel canister goes on top of this. And once it's stabilized, once that's stabilized, you can take the bottom off where the flux ring is, the protector. Again, you can use this as a plate if you want. So you got two plates there, and that's your flux ring there on the bottom. That helps disperse the heat evenly. It also helps block the wind if it's kind of windy. And you just put your food in there, and whatever else, and you can cook in this thing. Now you can cook soups, you can fry things in this. It's low enough to where you can fry things in it. So you can see the depth with my hand. It's about up to not quite up to my knuckle there. So you can see how deep it is. And I mean, it's all around. It's rather nice. I mean, you can see the relation of my hand. It's pretty big. Big enough to cook at least 2 cans of soup, I would say. 2 full cans of soup. You could definitely cook in there. And if necessary, you could use it for frying. So it's all in all, I like the product. It's very nice. It's extremely lightweight, more so than I thought it would be, and definitely very practical for backpacking or kayaking or anything you do outdoors. You want to take along some cooking utensils and food. Have a nice hot meal. All right, take care.